Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin. I am the mom to 5. This is my first real walkthrough of my plan with me of my A6 rings. This is a very special week. This is my oldest daughter, who will be 21 this week, birthday. She is my child that made me a mom. And I chose this kit, and this is by Green Darner Design, The Shire, because my daughter loves Lord of the Rings, and she actually has a tattoo on her forearm right here, very similar to this tattoo, or to this photo. And I actually called her and spoke with her, and I said, here's the kit I'm going to be using for your birthday. Which box would you like to use for your birthday? And she actually chose this box, so which was exactly what I was thinking, but I didn't want to tell her that. So this is the kit, and like I said, it's by Green Darner Design. I got this in the TPC sale. I'd have to go back and look and see what month it was. It was quite a ways ago, but she was in the TPC sale 1 month, and I purchased this kit specifically for my daughter's birthday. So let's go through this. We have 1 double box, and then we have 2, 4, 6 regular boxes. I will be using a wide box extender to put this on a day. So there's your full boxes. You have your half boxes and your quarter boxes, a weekend banner, some icons. You also have some bill dues, some habit trackers, some date boxes, some 3 check swear boxes, some more checklist, some script and icons. You have your full checklist. You have some littles and some headers. And then you have the bottom washi, date covers, and some glitter headers. So and I'm also going to be pulling in silver foil. She did also choose that as well. And I'm going to be pulling in some pennies, some Bitmojis, some Baby Yodas. So I'm going to be pulling this in. If you would like to watch me plan for the week of July 6th, through July 12th. Just stay with me. Okay, so let's get this started. I'm gonna go ahead and put this aside. Let's get out my inserts. So if you watched my very first plan with me, so to speak, this was yesterday, and today is Tuesday. I have the day off. Actually, tomorrow is the 1st, and I'll actually be working tomorrow. I put on here that I have the day off, but I don't. So I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So let's go ahead and open this. My little girl is a little fat. Let's see if I can get him out without everything popping out. Go ahead and close her and put her off to the side. So this is where we're at. So here's where I'm going to start. So this is what the inserts look like. I'm gonna make sure I'm in frame here. This is what the inserts look like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you what the layout of like Monday will look like. I'm going to go ahead and put date dots on my date covers and then why I put down the base of each insert. I'm going to talk to you about the birth of my firstborn and how that happened, because that is an interesting story, I'll tell you. So this week is going to be the week of the 6th through the 12th. Trusty tweezers. These are by Perfect Prints Co. They will be linked down below. So it is the 6th on Monday. I'm super excited. Let me go ahead and bring you in just a little bit. I'm super excited. My daughter is hitting a major milestone. You know, turning 21. I've been very blessed with 5 beautiful children who I know no one's perfect, but in my eyes, they're perfect. And they've done everything they're supposed to do. I'm very proud of my 21-year-old. Her name is Sarah. She has done a lot in her little life and been through a lot in her little life, young life. And she has conquered. And I'm so very proud of her. So those are done. Let's see. So let's take one insert at a time. I do not have to white out these inserts. So I'm going to put the date header. Generally, I do just go down to the full box and just not put sometimes depending on how big the date cover is, make sure I'm in frame here, depending on how big this date cover is, sometimes I'll pull it all the way to the top, but these are fine. So, and I don't have a lot of glitter edgers, so I don't have as many, I just have enough to do one time. So I chose to do that over the box. So I did go ahead and pre-cut these, and these I use this small. So I do put this over here. I measure them so that I can cut them easier. I don't think I need my X-Acto knife. I do use an X-Acto knife. Sorry, I had to stop for a second. We have someone here working. They're finishing up my office and getting it painted so I can get back where I belong. So I put this here. I'm going to go ahead and look and see which. I think I'm going to use this one. And I always start here at the bottom. We can make sure I stay in frame. I'm going to go ahead and put this here. Did I get it down? Yep. And let's use this here. So this will be what the layout looks like. So let's get started. I think I'm going to pull this in. This is some washi I got from Hobby Lobby. I think the green is perfect. You know what? Let's look at that. I think it looks great. We're gonna go with it. So let's get in some conversation about my oldest, whose name is Sarah. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. We have the date, and then that's where we're gonna go with this. So let's get started. So back to Sarah. She was born in 1999. I was 18 years old when I found out I was pregnant with her. I was with my first husband. He was super excited. He always wanted a girl. Most guys are like, I want a boy. I want a boy. Yes, I want a boy. And he knew that having a little girl meant that he would have, we had to stop one more time. Sorry about that. So, he was excited that she was going to be a girl. Let me use this box here. Super excited, actually. We actually were initially told that she was a boy. And, excuse me, when we found out that she was actually a girl, I thought he cried, actually, when we were in there in the ultrasound. And I was very young and very inexperienced. I was living in California. I am from Texas, always have. I was born and raised here, and I did meet him. And, you know, to be honest with you, if I could go back and change things, we probably would still be together. I was very young and naive, but that all said, you learn, live and learn, and I did. And he's always been a very good dad. And so when I found out I was pregnant, he was super excited. He kept telling me, I just want it to be a girl. I just want it to be a girl. He already knew what he wanted to name her. And so we got to the ultrasound, and the first ultrasound, they said, oh, it's a boy. And he was good with that. And I was like, you know, I could see the disappointment in his face. And then we got home, and he said, I want to name him Justin. And I was like, oh, I like that. And he said, and I want his middle name to be Time. And I was like, what? You want his middle name to be what? I was like, are you kidding? And he was so serious that he wanted to name him Justin Time. I was like, this guy has fallen out the wacky tree. I am not naming my child Justin Time. It's not happening. So months go by, and I had to go in for another ultrasound. I believe it was towards the end of my pregnancy, and we had already bought all of our baby stuff, and we were ready. I mean, when I say we were ready for her to be born. And I had bought baby beds, and I had gotten, what was it called? I wish I could remember the name of that. The Blue Jean Teddy Bear was the name of the bedding. And I loved it. It was a little teddy bear, and it was called the Blue Jean Teddy Bear. And I purchased that because Aaron, me, thought it was going to be a boy. And so we go to this ultrasound, and I said, can I see what my little boy looks like? And the ultrasound technician looked at me, and she said, little boy, you're not having a boy. Sorry, last time, hopefully. So anyway, we go to the ultrasound. I'm like, can I see my little boy? And she said, little boy, I don't know what you mean. This is a little girl. And I said, are you sure? And so she shows me on the ultrasound, and I'm like, all I can think was, I've purchased all of this boy stuff. What am I going to do? And I look over to my ex-husband, and he is bawling. He has got tears rolling down his face. And he said to her, he said, are you sure? Are you sure it's a boy or a girl? And she said, yes. And so she pulls up the ultrasound. She pulls up the ultrasound screen, and she zooms in to show the parts. And he looks at me with these big, sad, excited, happy eyes. Not sad, I don't know how to explain it, but the look on his face. And he said, I'm getting the daughter that I always wanted. So I was like, you sure are. You're sorry about that? If you can hear talking, I apologize. They're here. I only can film during the day. And we have people here that are finishing, like I said at the very beginning of the video. I had to actually put the dog out of the room because she kept talking to our friends here visiting. So he gets all excited, and he gets in the car, and he hugs me, and he was like, I get my daughter that I always wanted. And I was very small when I was young. I didn't weigh very much. And when I got pregnant with little Miss Sarah, I put on so much weight. I'm actually embarrassed. I mean, because there was no excuse for that, but I did. I put a lot of weight on. I was super happy. And then I was coming up on, I was obsessed with how many weeks pregnant I was. I apologize. I was obsessed. I mean, when I tell you obsessed, I was obsessed with how many weeks pregnant I was. And people would say, oh, you're 36 weeks pregnant. I would be like, 36 weeks is 9 months. It's not, or whatever. And then when I hit 40 weeks, the lady looked at me and she goes, how many weeks pregnant? I said, I'm 10 months pregnant. And she looked at me like I was crazy because I was so obsessed. And I didn't have, to be honest with you, I was pregnant for the first time. Everything was exciting. I craved watermelon and oranges that entire pregnancy. I could sit down and eat an entire half of a watermelon with no help. I could eat an entire bag of oranges with no help. I loved watermelon and oranges that entire pregnancy. I just remember him going to the store and I'd be like, can you just pick up some watermelon and oranges? So then the day, it was July 10th. We had gone to Jesse's work, which was my ex-husband. We had gone to his work and we walked, and I remember thinking, my gosh, we were walking a lot and my stomach kept hurting. And I said, he said, what do you want for lunch? And I said, to be honest with you, I just want some macaroni and cheese. And that was all I was hungry for. Like, I didn't want anything but macaroni and cheese. And so we went to the store, and where he worked was in the Westwood area of Los Angeles. And the only thing close by was a CVS. And we went into CVS and they had a box of deluxe macaroni and cheese. And I went back to his office and I made that deluxe macaroni and cheese. And I thought, man, this is the best thing I've ever eaten. And we got home, we left, we went home, and I started really I was having major cramps, and I started to panic. And I was like, Jess, I don't feel good. Like, I think that macaroni and cheese, maybe it wasn't good. And he was like, are you okay? And I was like, I don't know. And these are wide box extender. I believe these are from Scribble Prints Co. Let me see. On Sunday is my cleaning day, so I'm going to use one of these. I'm going to use the brown one. So he was like, are you sick? Do you need me to do something? And I was like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm hurting really bad. I think you need to take me to the hospital. And he was like, and just keep in mind, her due date was July 11th. So this is July 10th. I wasn't even thinking. I just knew that the next day was her due date. But I was not feeling well. Like, I was sick. And because I was by myself, my mom wasn't there. Let me put this back here for just a second. My mom wasn't there. She lived here in Texas. And I was by myself. I was like, I can't do this. I'm not going to be able to, you're just going to have to take me. And I'm calling my mom. And it was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Oops, Aaron, wait just a second. it was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I called my mom and I'm like, Mom, something's wrong. I feel like really sick. And she's like, are you hurting? And I said, yes, I'm hurting really bad. And she was like, well, do you think you're in labor? I'm like, Mom, I have to throw up. I'm not hurting. Like, I feel like I just need to throw up. And she says, well, Erin, you know, I think maybe you need to go on to the hospital. And I'm like, Mom, I'm not in labor. I don't need to go to the hospital. And she was like, Erin, you need to go. So Jesse loads me up in his old rickety truck. And every bump he hit, the more sick I got. And just his truck was like an old, just like what we could afford. And I remember getting there and thinking, oh my God, I don't know what we just went through, but that was terrible. And so we go into the hospital and they send us up to the maternity ward. And the lady says, well, you need to go up. We're going to test you. And she said, oh, so you're in the beginning stages of labor, but we're going to send you home. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I go home and I am screaming at the top of my lungs. And I know, we lived in an apartment complex, and I know my neighbors were not happy because I was screaming. And long story short, 25 hours later, I'm terrified of needles. I refuse to have an epidural. 25 hours later, I give birth to, with no medication, to my bouncing baby girl. And the doctor looks at me and says, she's obviously her mother's child because she has her mother's lips. And I thought to myself, that's all you could think of? This page is done. Thank you for your service. If you don't know where I got that from, watch CLLK09. So, that is the story of Miss Sarah, the daughter who made me a mom. And fun fact, she was 25 hours. I was in full-fledged labor for 25 hours. Every single one of my births were split in half until my 5th child. So my 2nd child was 12 hours. My 3rd child was 6 hours. My 4th child was 3 hours. I almost didn't have her at the hospital. And then my son was 12 hours. So, and my oldest was my heaviest. She weighed 7 pounds, 12 ounces, and she was 18 and a half inches long. So that is my beautiful Sarah, my daughter who made me a mom. I'm so, so proud of her. And the love she has for the Lord of the Rings, it's all my brother who is no longer with us anymore. And, but yes. So, where was I? Sorry. Hopefully that is my last interruption. So, here's how I'm going to do this. So, I am going to be using the Yoda stickers for work. Obviously, this is trash day and laundry day. Happy mail. This is her birthday. Cleaning. Let's see. On Monday, I need to put these in. If you watched my video that went up yesterday, today, this will go up tomorrow. I did a haul video. I actually think I'm going to pull in these stickers for work. And these are from my Avalon and Ninth monthly subscription. Functional. I think I'm going to pull in those. Let me see. I think I'm going to pull in these 2 colors. Let me see. I was just thinking I'd want to pull that in. So I'm going to do that because I think those colors will match perfectly. Instead of using one of these for that. So let's start with green. So this is going to be my work for this week. I actually already have my schedule for this week. So how I do this is I'm going to go ahead and put Yoda. So Yoda and, oh, those are not going to fit. Maybe I'm not going to use Yoda. Those are going to be too big. Let me see what else I have. So I guess I'm not going to use anything. I'm just going to write work here. And then 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. So, but what I am going to do is I'm going to mark it on here with one of these stickers. And the reason I do that is because I need to know that I am out of commission or out of not working. Maybe we can use the other because I really want to use these. These are going to still be too big. I wanted to use those. Let me see. So this book is from Purdy Planner, and this is where I keep a lot of my functionals. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. I really wanted to use my Yodas. Let me put those up. And pull out my character stickers. Let's see what we got going on in here. Could put mad face. And my coworkers saw that. They would go like, why is she putting mad face? I may put these. I mean, I don't sit at a computer, but I mean, I really want to have some kind of something. I'm not real sure. I think what I'm going to do is put, if I had more of these, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if those will fit, because those still go with the Yoda. Or maybe I can use the Yoda head. Let me see. One of the two. I really want to use the Yoda. Let me see if this will fit. It actually fits. We're going to use these. I mean, because these will still be too big. Yep. So, now we have that worked out. I also have to do my weigh-in this day. Just remind myself to go and do my weigh-in. And then I'm going to use, let me get one more sticker out of here. I'm going to go ahead and use my YouTube penny for my social media. So on this day I have, let's use this. So and that will leave me a large area here to put anything else that I need to do. So this will be, I have a video going up that day. So look, here I decided to pull in this washi. It's actually a dark brown, but it lets me know that from 2 to, this is so, let me pull up his little ear, or her, since it is Penny. Go ahead and pull that up. Let me go ahead and pull, I'm going to pull this and put it right over the numbers. And then I'm going to pull in my handy little X-Acto knife just so I need this to cut evenly. This is, oh, see, it's already coming. This, I have no idea where I got this washi, but it's very, very tiny. Very tiny. So, there's that. So, and then here I'm pulling in these. So, the fact that I know that I get off on Sunday really late, I will put I use this Bitmoji for my morning routine. And then I'm going to use this for my lunch. So I go to lunch around this time. So I do that so that I know that I need to go to lunch. So there's Monday. Looks good. I will come in. Let's go ahead and pull my AM script. Put it down. And my PM script. And all of my scripts, unless otherwise stated, come from Craft Penguin Planner. Okay, I'm gonna pull this. So I have my AM. This will go here. My AM routine, I'll skip 3, 1, 2, 3. So these will go, this one will go here. So, and then I have work. I have those scripts will be coming soon. This is for, oh, I need to put this down. So I do track what I eat every night. Even at work, I track what I eat because I am monitoring that pretty quickly. So here we go. This is for my weigh-in. This is for my video upload. This is just a box. I'll figure out what I'm going to use it for later. Oh, I'm going to use that for Coffee Monday. And actually, I think do I want to use this for Coffee Monday? Let's see if she has a coffee. Oh, look at this. She has a huge coffee cup. I don't think she has a Coffee Monday script. I'm gonna look. This is the first time I've ever used one of her kits. So we have hair appointment, payday. I'm gonna use that coffee. She does have like a smaller coffee. She does, and here's, I have a script that says Coffee Monday. Go ahead and pull this in. So, got my Coffee Monday, there's that. So, looks like Monday is done. We have everything. So, let's go to Tuesday. Tuesday is trash day. Let's do for trash. What kind of box do we want to use for trash day? I'm gonna use this. I also have money coming in. This day I'm going to use this. I'm just going to turn it around because I'm going to cover it up. I have money coming in this day. And then I'm going to use this brownish color. I was pulling it up. This is for work. And then that's all I have for Tuesday. So let's see what kind of, let's see, does she have a trash can? She does, but I want a bigger trash can. So let's pull in our penny. We're going to go ahead and pull Penny in the trash can. I'm going to go ahead and put her. Ooh, she's going to be too big. But she is the smaller one. I normally, if it's an icon where I know that I'm going to use it quite a bit, on this, I will order a mix sheet. If it's an icon that I know that I'm going to use in here, I'll always buy a micro sheet. So let's see what she has in the way of. I don't want to use. She doesn't really have. It's not Payday. Let's use this for that. I'm going to cover that up. And then my work schedule, go ahead and put that in. Again, I work 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. I am using my Pilot G2 10. I am going to pull in, what color did I use Monday? I think I'm going to use a brown. I think I am. Let's go ahead and pull this brown in. I go to work at 2 p.m. Pull this in. Didn't I used Yoda Penny. Let's go ahead and put in my strip. Again, this washi. I don't know why I punished myself with this washi. And if you pull on it too hard, it breaks. Ugh, it is not easy to work with. But I love the size of it, if you know what I mean. It's a hassle to use, but the size of it is perfect. So go ahead and put that down. Let me see if I can cut that. We can. Let's go ahead and put our penny back down. So we have that. Let's put in lunch. It's going to be around the same time. I go to lunch when I feel like it, but or what I would consider supper. And I always sleep. I don't generally sleep past 7:30. So I'm going to put that there. So I don't think I have anything else for Tuesday. I am going to go ahead and pull these in. So I will go to bed. I just like to add these stickers. I haven't been using them, and these are my little, look at that. It's me sleeping. So, also Tuesday is going to be laundry day. I'm going to go ahead and use this because I want, I don't know if I want to use that. How do I want to do that? Let me go ahead. Where is my scripts? AM, PM scripts. Let me go ahead and put that down. I am all over the place. I'm not normally like this. But yes, they're here and they're making so much noise. The gentleman was like, "Can I pull this out?" I said, "No, the last time he did that, it cost me $300. Please don't pull it out." They pulled out the wires for our internet and it cost me a lot of money. So here, you know what I think I'm going to do here? I think I'm just going to put penny here and not use a box. And I'm just going to put my laundry sticker there, script there, so that I don't normally do that. I normally go ahead and put a a box. I like to use boxes, but I don't want to take up this whole area. So let me put those aside. I need to put this down. I'm going to go ahead and put my food tracker. Oops, out of frame, sorry. So there's Tuesday. Looks good. So Monday, there we go. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Okay, so Wednesday, I have to use, we're gonna use this box for Wednesday. It's child support. And then, what else do I have Wednesday? I have work Wednesday. I'm gonna use, again, this green. And that's all I have Wednesday. So child support, and so let's see. I think we established that there was no money icon. So let's put this here. I'm gonna go ahead and write work in. Guess you can guess what my work schedule is. 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. I'm gonna go ahead and put down, let's use this green this time. And these are hobo functionals. If I hadn't said it earlier, these hobo functionals are from Craft Penguin Planner as well. You're probably like, wow, you use a lot of stuff from her. I do. She is one of the shops that I use the most. I am not a left-handed person, but let's see if I can get this done. Please don't rip on me. Concentration, deep concentration there, please. Okay, I'm gonna use this. There we go. Go ahead and use our little Penny Yoda. Put her down. Mark the forces with me while I'm at work. That's what I like to say. Put my AM script. Go ahead and put it here. PM script here. This A6 rings, a lot of people have said, I had a friend of mine who is also a planner, and she said, Erin, during the school, you use a lot of date box extenders. Why don't you use something that has more space if you already need the space, like a B6? And I told her that I like the size of the A6 because it's compact. Now, an A6 and a B6 are almost identical in size. Like if you put covers together, they are kind of similar, but they're not like exact. And I'm gonna leave the rest of this open. I have work, AM, PM. Oh, I need to put these in real quick. It's compact enough that I can still carry it around, but it's big enough that I can see what I'm doing. I do have a micro planner by Foxy Fix as well that I used for a wallet for a long time, but it was so small and I had to use it one day when I went to the doctor's office, and it was so small that I could not see what I was putting in there. In my vision, I'm not old by any stretch, but I'm getting older. And it was hard to see, and frankly, it's hard to write in. I'm going to put on here work, we have some people that are out right now, and there's a possibility that this week I may have to work, even though technically Thursday is going to be my day off, but there is a possibility that I am not going to get the day off. So Thursday is laundry day. Oh, ripped. That is not as straight as I would like it. I am going to put the laundry basket over here. I should have just left the laundry sticker out. Did I leave it out? My laundry scripts are out here somewhere. Let's find them. Here they are. This sheet is almost done. This came from the very first orders scripts that I purchased from Craft Penguin Planner. So we have laundry day, I have work, and I have nothing else. Nothing else on the 9th. I hope it stays like this. I hope for a quiet day, because then I'll get to put lazy. So Friday, let's see. Friday I have a bill due. So we're going to put this first and foremost. Bill due. And I have work. What color did I use last? So we're going to use the green. And what else? I need to meal plan this day. So I'm going to put this down. I do generally go to the doctor. I do generally meal plan. I go to the grocery store on Saturday. Let's see. I do have a meal plan sticker. I don't use them very often because most kits come with them. I'm going to go ahead and put meal plan so I know what I'm doing that day. I'm going to see. Hold on. I didn't mean to drop that on there like that. Let's see. I do. She has an icon. Let's take that off. She has a food icon. You know what I didn't put on all of those? My dinner tracker. So, this will be here. Meal plan. And I'm going to go ahead and bring that back real quick. The last two. I just saw that I didn't put them on there. So, let me go back so I don't forget later. Because if I don't do it now, I won't remember. And there's that. And let's go ahead and put this on here. So meal plan, I have to work. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these to the side just real quick. So on Friday, AM, PM routine, I did not put that on here as well. I'm sure y'all were screaming. I wish someone was screaming. Put your stickers on. Because if I don't do this, then it doesn't get done. Hopefully this is my last break from all of this. Unfortunately, I did have to go. It's been about 30 minutes since I was filming last, so I have no idea what I was talking about. So let's just go back to Thursday. On Thursday, I did go ahead and put down my stickers. I put my AM, PM. As of right now, it shows that I'm off. We will see. So that's Thursday. Friday, I work 2 to 11, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. I have my pay those bills, scripts or icons. And this is from Planning for Six. I love her shop. I love her. She has wonderful kits. I actually have a couple of her kits. She does not participate in the TPC sale. I think that's how I found her. She originally was in the TPC sales, but she hasn't been in a while. And it's my water bill that's due. So I am going to go ahead and put that there. And also, let me put that there. Let me go ahead and put this down. So I'm going to use this brown one. I don't remember the color I used last, but I know this will go here. So I work 2 to 10. So this is also the day that I meal plan. What else do we have this day? Water bill, work. So here's that. Let's go ahead and put my strip down. So got that. Like I said earlier in the video, we do have people here working. Me and my roommate are trying to keep them from tearing our cable box out like they did last time. And it cost us quite a bit of money to have it fixed. So trying to keep that from happening again. So we have work. Let's put our Yoda penny down. So that's work. Let's see. Let's do my lunch. It's gonna be in here somewhere. My morning routine is going to be here. I will go to bed when I get home. It usually takes me about 30 minutes to relax. I live very close to work, so it doesn't take me but a second to drive home. I'm gonna go ahead and put my AM PM scripts down, and I need to get my water script out. I think I have a water script. I know there were some bills that I don't have yet, the script, but I think my water one I have. Take me just a second. Nope, I do not. So this is gonna be Friday. Looks really good, turned out good. Saturday, oh, this is my baby's birthday. And we do call her, I call her B, which stands for baby, but I have always called her that. So 90% of the times when I talk to her on the phone or FaceTime her, hi B, how are you? She doesn't particularly care for it, but I didn't like my nickname when I was a kid either. So I'm going to pull out my happy birthday, and I am going to pull out I have their scripts, their names in script, and I am going to place this happy birthday right over here, and I'm going to put her name here. And I'm actually going to take my date dots here, and I am going to pull the 21. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I do it with all of my kids. I always put what year, how old they are that year. So, is that crooked? It's stuck now. But happy 21st. Oh, y'all are so far out. I apologize. So, Saturday is actually my off day, but I'm not going to count on it. I don't know for sure. It is also Sarah's birthday. I'm going to put this little fun sticker here because I will call her. And I'm going to use, I will FaceTime her. She has given me strict instructions not to call her at 6 o'clock in the morning because I have done that every year. She said, Mom, please don't call me that early. We also have, what else is that day? That day is shopping day. So I am going to use a full box. Ooh, that's not going to fit. I don't want to use, I guess we will use this. This is going to be for shopping. And I will be using this fun Bitmoji for shopping. Isn't that fun? To me it is. I don't know what store I'm going to yet, so I won't put that in there. What else is on Saturday? There's nothing else so far. I'm going to go ahead and put my food sticker down. Go ahead and put it down here on the bottom. Because I don't know what my schedule, and it is going to be looking like I'll probably be working that day because of some stuff going on at work. That's why I went ahead and put, I'm going to put this on here just because I have to use a penny for her birthday. And Sarah has blonde hair when she doesn't dye it. So we have our penny. So far, that's it so far on that, on Saturday. Like I said, let me go ahead and put my AM PM routine down. AM, put that down. And PM, I need to order more scripts. PM, and like I said, I don't know my work schedule. I won't know. They don't generally tell us we have to work on our days off until, like, I was supposed to have tomorrow off, and I now know that I will be working tomorrow. So that is what Saturday looks like. We have, I'm gonna put work here. So if it ends up being a day off, I'll just write in a day off. Call Sarah. And then that'll be for shopping and anything else. And then now we are at Sunday, the holy day. So here is this. It'll be fine. This is going to be cleaning day. What I'm going to do, and I've done this before and I really liked it. I take a cleaning day script, or a clean script is technically what I use. Because on Sunday, no matter if I work or not, I apologize if you can hear someone talking. And I use it for this. So that's where I clean. I'll also have a bill due this day. Let me see. I have cleaning, bill due. Then I also have work this day. So I'm going to use a green one. And then so I have work, I have clean, and then I can leave it open for whatever else. I'm done with that. And then what bill is due that day? That's my cable bill. So I going, which our cable and our internet are the same. I'm not seeing, so we're just gonna put internet. It's the same, our cable and our internet. And I do have a script for that. It says AT&T. I'm gonna go ahead and get that out. It looks like this. And it goes here. And then this is work. So let's put in my work. I'm going to use, what did I use on this one? So just when I used brown, I'm going to see if see, there's a green. So I'm going to use a green, but this day, my schedule is 7:30. p.m. So this is work. See, that is not p.m., Aaron, not p.m. So I am actually going to cover up all of 7 because I will actually probably go to work about around, if not earlier than 7. And then I'm going to pull this down. That lets me know that I am at work at that time. There. And then this, ooh, almost cut myself. You almost saw blood on my channel. So I get off at 5:30. I will be running out of there. Like my rear is on fire because Saturdays are super busy. So there's work. Let's get Penny Yoda. Where is she? Where's my Penny Yoda? Uh-oh. There she is. She was hiding. Let's get her. And this will go here. And then coffee in the morning. My morning routine will definitely be much earlier. And then my lunch will probably be so it'll probably be, I do go to lunch right in the middle of shift because it makes days so much easier. So AM, PM, cleaning day, work, AT&T. Oh, Aaron, I didn't finish this. Nobody told me. And we're probably going, she'll see it. There we go. And we gotta put our AM, PM scripts. AM and PM. And then I have room for anything else. Oh, we have to put down my last food script. Oh, I am bleeding. That's what happens when you're like, you are bleeding. So AM, PM, we have work here. Okay, so that will be it for July 6th through the 12th, my daughter's birth week. So this is what we have left of the kit. Obviously, I used all the full boxes. Used one checkbox header. Go ahead and pull you out here. I have this little couple. I don't use my weekend banner. I have a lot more of these. I have a payday script. I have some checklists, some weekly, some of these boxes if I need them. I have more littles. I may go back and put to do, I may not. I haven't decided. And this is what I have left at the bottom washing. Let's go back through the week. So here's where we are. I have work, coffee Monday. There's Tuesday and Wednesday. I have a lot of room to put anything else that I have come up. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, my baby's birthday, and Sunday. So I appreciate you if you join me for this plan with me and you're still here. Every shop that has been mentioned in this plan with me, they will be listed below. I hope to see you next time, and God bless. Bye.